Stay tuned to a vintage haul. Welcome, everybody. Hi, everybody. My name is Jess, and I am a thriftaholic. I'm bringing you a thrift haul. It was unscheduled for me to go thrifting, as about half the time is, and I really don't need to go thrifting. Here I am. All right, so I'm going to let you guys know most of this is vintage, and a lot of people are like, how do you know which vintage to pick up? So as I show you guys these items, I'm going to let you know why I picked them up. Typically 90s vintage is doing really well for me. Like the shirt dresses and prairie style floral print dresses as well. So let's just get started. I'm going to start with shoes. And I went to a local thrift store. It's called the Purple Hanger, which is located in Galesburg, Illinois. They reopened a couple of weeks ago. They have great prices. They have great vintage. And so I was happy to check them out today. So here we have a pair of vintage leather, there's a term for these. I'll have to look it up and put it in the corner for you guys. Sandals, like slip-on shoes that are by Predictions, and these are actually made in Brazil. Shoes typically made in Brazil are better quality than some other areas. So there's the retail sticker. I think these used to be sold at like Payless or something. Even though they are new, hopefully the magic eraser will get that out. Also, I don't have my ring light on, so my recessed lighting is going to cast a lot of shadows. Probably not very flattering, but plus it's the end of the day and I'm a hot mess. Okay, the next pair of shoes is a modern pair. I picked these up because they are in great condition and they're waterproof. This brand, I can't remember where it's sold. It's Prevo, which I think is owned by Clark's. They're like known for comfort shoes and workwear shoes. So this has the Velcro, which obviously you know you can't use the word Velcro for eBay in your title. You will get a ding for it. So, but yeah, these are just a really nice pair of waterproof suede, like nubuck leather shoes. And these shoes at the thrift are all just $2.50, which great price. I do really well with 90s grunge chunky heeled shoes, FYI. These are modern, but they are like new, Michael by Michael Kors. Nice pair of loafers with a cute little bow accent. They have the little hardware here stamped Michael Kors. I'm guessing they're worn maybe once. So the bottom sticker, really cute. Feels like really soft leather. These get lots of attention like on places like Facebook Marketplace. I am looking and it looks like they added, yeah, I usually check that out closer, but they added little insoles, but it matches the leather of the shoe. So I'm just going to leave those in there because they're nicely put in. Okay, the last pair of shoes I got are true 90s mud heels. I just sold a similar pair of these, but in black without the bows for $40 on eBay. So here I have a brown pair, and these aren't as chunky, but definitely like 90s Y2K. Here is the inside, and these are good size too. I think they're 9. Now, as you can see here, there are strings, but a little tip in case you don't know yet. So these little strings, instead of cutting them off because you can't cut them off close enough, use a lighter and it singes the strings and makes them not visible, but also it will stop unraveling when you singe the thread. So just a little tip there. These are really cute. I will note there was a sticker previously there, and so I am going to have to try to get that residue off. Let me know in the comments. I think if I put Goo Gone, which I typically use, if I put it on this material, I think it's going to stain it. Let me know in the comments if that's true or not. Otherwise, I'm just going to put Dawn Dish soap on there and let it sit, and I don't want it to leave a mark. All right. I paid a total of like $40 some today for everything that I'm going to show you. And most of the apparel was vintage except for very few pieces. Yeah, I paid a total of $41.87 for everything that I am going to show you. And I'm going to back up because these dresses, I want to try to show you the true thing. Also, here is, I think this is Garth Brooks. This is like a nice workout tank. It was new with tags. I got it. Did I get the bins? I don't know. I got it somewhere recently. Look, I just found this on my floor. Tell me why there is a Christmas hook in April on my floor. I don't know. I really don't. Okay. The next item I'm going to show you, moving on to apparel. I'll show you the tag first. So I saw the tag and it made me do a second look because it's a very textured sweater-like material. This is algodón is cotton. So knitwear made in Peru. Anything made in Peru, I usually do like a double take. They're known for like their alpaca and stuff. So I'm going to back up and show you because this is major, I would say like bohemian vibes. It's a shirt dress and goes buttons all the way up. It is maxi length. It's beige and it has like almost crochet detail. Do you see that? It's cable knit, but it has a lot of detailed like crochet lace. Do you see that gorgeousness? The texture is amazing. It's in great condition. I can't tell exactly what decade. I'm going to say 70s. Yeah, with the collar. It's like a spread collar. So yeah, even the detail on the back. Do you see that? This is really, really pretty. It's a size MR by Oscar Hackman. I will take measurements. It looks like a small, but I don't see any discoloration or blemishes. All the buttons are there. It's beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. Pricing. So I picked this up because of all the detail on it. If this was like just plain beige, I probably would have passed, but because of all the texture and detail, I did decide to pick this up. Dresses at this location are $3.50, so great price as well. What do I think I will ask for this one? Well, I will let you know up in the corner if it's different, but I will probably start this dress at like $65. You would be surprised. I just sold a vintage Orvis shirt dress, plain red, but it was textured. I sold it on Shop Thrilling for $60 to $70. So, all right, the next one is actually vintage kids. I love selling vintage girls' dresses or just vintage in general, and love this brand. I saw this and immediately was like, I have to have that. This is a two-piece pinafore dress. It's a very pale yellow, but check out, it's like a bib dress. This big collar is called a bib. So it's a bib dress, pinafore dress. Swiss dot. The first layer underneath, like the bottom layer, is pale yellow. And then it has just lots of lace and ruffles that add to the value. I can probably get like $75. Oh, my cat. My cat. I can probably get $75 for this dress. I'll check comps. I could be off, but I sold a dress with a lot less fringe on it by this company. So yeah, Swiss dot, cinched or not, little puff sleeve, lace detail. Let's see the back. The back does button down. And let's see here. I will show you the tags. So this is Brian. It's a girl's 6, which is a great size. Made in the USA. And there is the Brian tag, if it will focus for you guys. Kids' dresses are $2.50. So that's a decent price. Here we have a dress. I sold one in a similar style. Another shirt dress. Black with a lace collar, pearl buttons all down the front. This is with shoulder pads, I'd say 80s, 90s. Made in the USA by Ultra Dress. It's probably 90s. It's a size 14, so it's a great size. It is harder to find plus size, so this is awesome. It is a maxi, and it has a lace up here, so you can see how it takes in the waist. So yeah. It's just really nice, classic piece. I could probably get 40 to 54, maybe closer to 50 because of the size. As long as there's no condition issues, I always take condition into factor. But as with vintage, it is kind of almost just common for there to be at least a small blemish or like a small flaw, whether it's like a snag or something like that. Okay, so here we have a more modern piece. This could possibly be like Y2K, but I picked it up due to size and brand. So this is Pendleton. It's a size 12. It's like a micro floral. I don't know if this is chiffon maybe. It's probably polyester. It doesn't feel like silk. Maxi, really pretty. It's black with blue and purple flowers. I was going to check material content. It almost feels like silk, but it's probably polyester. Ooh, no, it is silk. Yes. I love selling silk. Okay, so yes, I have a Pendleton silk dress that's probably retailed for like $100 to $200. Really pretty, great size, $3.50. I honestly don't know because I typically don't find Pendleton dresses. I typically find like their shirts or their blazers. So I'm going to put the comps up in the corner and let you guys know. Okay, here we have another, I got a lot of dresses, can you tell? And all these dresses may have been from the same person, but this store that just opened up after COVID had been closed for over a year. So who knows how long this stuff has sat in their store. Here we have another shirt dress. This is a similar 90s style plaid, green and black, great colors. This is made in the USA. It's a size 6 and does it button all the way down? Yes, buttons all the way down. It's a maxi. It's just like a classic piece. I love it. I guess the only thing I wish is that it had a collar. I like shirts with a collar, or maybe even like a placebo, like at the top, you know, if it had a necktie, that would be cute. But yeah, it's got, you know, the tie in the back so you can make it more figure flattering. And in the title for this, I would probably put modest because it is a maxi. It's long sleeve and it's, well, yeah, and it's not low cut. So I sell modest dresses pretty well. I'll probably ask like 50 for that one. Okay, this next piece had another dress that was made as well, but it didn't have the undershirt and it looked a little too small. Handmade pieces, I love to find a new home for because obviously it takes a lot of time to make clothes, handmade ones. So here we have a 2-piece prairie dress. It's absolutely adorable. So here is this. It's a floral. It has a shirt underneath of it with a puff sleeve. I love it. Very romantic. See the floral print? It's almost giving me like a Daisy Kingdoms vibe. I'll stand up and hold it for you guys. So as you can see here, it's like a sheath dress, but it comes down to a V right here. And the skirt is pleated. It's a midi, not a maxi. This is very prairie, right? Amazing. And then the back has a tie right here, so you can tie it. And it has a vinyl zipper down the back. I think I checked the zipper earlier and it's by Talon. Yeah, both zippers are Talon. The shirt zips down at the back as well. There is no stretch to this fabric. It feels like 100% cotton, so keep that in mind. And I would say this runs kind of small. I would say it would fit, I'll take measurements, but I'm going to guess a women's small, maybe even extra small. It could technically, although the sleeves look long, but technically it could be made for a girl's extra large, but the sleeves look full length, like adult size. So I always include measurements for vintage because you know sizing is absolutely bonkers. Because back in the day, people were smaller, and now America eats all this fast food, and we aren't doing as much physical activity, so we are just larger typically. All right, here's a modern brand. I'm going to try it myself, but it's probably going to be too big. I used to wear size large leggings, but if you've recently followed me, I've been on a healthy lifestyle journey the last 2 months, and I've lost like 10 pounds and I've lost at least 2 inches on my waist. So I'm down to size medium leggings, and unfortunately I think these are going to be too big, but These look brand new. I can still sell them and make decent money. I can't remember how much pants were. I'll have to look at my receipt, but they were no more than $3. I think they're $2.50. And great because it even has the side pockets. It's like a mauve dusty rose. Are these 7/8? Yeah, 7/8 length, you know, like where it's slightly cropped. Very common style, like new condition. Yeah, love it. And oh, it does have the mesh on the sides. So a little peekaboo action on your leg. So those will be for sale because I don't think they'll fit me. Okay, here's another modern piece. But I'll tell you, it's cashmere. I had to get it. It's 100% cashmere. It looks like it's never been worn. It is Banana Republic, which I typically pass on, but 100% cashmere. It's a cardigan. It's a nice, pretty pink, pretty basic, right? It does have a little bit of a ruffle collar, which is cute. I did hold it up to the light. So when you come across wool or cashmere, you really need to check it in the store for holes, moth holes, because you'll get it home and then you'll see it. So what you do in the thrift store is you hold it like a cardigan. You hold it up like this, open, up to the light, and you look to see if there's any light shining through, because obviously if there is, that means there's a hole. And moth holes can be difficult to repair. I will do them on garments if, you know, I can sell it for like over $50 because some people don't really care. If it's a really cool piece, you can still sell items with moth holes. Okay, so for that one, like I said, I think I paid $2 or $2.50 for it. And I don't know what Banana Republic cashmere goes for. Obviously, I'm going to put it near the end of my death pile because it's April. And that would sell for probably more in the fall. Here we have a men's cardigan. I do well with men's sweaters, especially cardigans, like grandpa sweaters is what I call them. And it is probably 80s by Sweater Graphics. This is made in the USA. I loved it because of the colors. It's kind of gave me Southwest vibes, like almost Aztec. And I just really liked it. Look at the big sleeves. Did I say it was 100% acrylic? It feels like acrylic. I'll check the material content, but I just love the pattern on it, right? Pretty cool. It's a men's large. It is machine washable, made in the USA. I'm guessing it's acrylic. So, yeah. I'll probably ask like $40 for that one. All right, so we have a couple of vintage tees. This one is, so I live in Illinois, and here we have a Marching Illini single stitch on a, is it Screen Stars? Nope, Best Fruit of the Loom. Ooh, and it's even a 2X. 2X is a great size to sell. But you probably know that. Made in the USA. I'll show you the sleeve. Now, I don't think it's single stitch, so I don't think I would have gotten this if, oh my gosh, guys, I'm sorry. I've been looking at the wrong side of my camera. I'm actually recording this upside down, so I'll have to edit it and flip it. But guys, I've been looking over there this whole time instead of over here, so sorry for that. Anyways, I would not have picked this up if it just had the graphic on the front because it's kind of plain. But I think t-shirts were either $1 or $2. However, it has a large graphic on the back. And it's going to be hard to read because I think it may be backwards for you guys. So I'm going to read it to you. On the back, it says, Screen Trumpeters Anonymous. And then it's got some animals sitting around a table. It says, my name's Elmo. Well, it all started rather innocently, playing socially, you know, a high D here, an obnoxious shake there, and pressing the Illinois, you know. But then I couldn't stop. Sometimes I'd even make up notes that didn't even belong, even after Gary got really ticked about it. And it just says 95 MI trumpets. So there will be a buyer for this. You know, it's probably going to sit for a little bit, but because of its coolness, I'll probably ask $50 for it. All right, here we have like a 90s Old Navy skirt, and you're probably wondering why I picked up an Old Navy skirt. It's 100% linen, and it is 90s. I'll show you the tag. There's the tag. Could possibly be Y2K, but I think it's more so 90s. Does have a drawstring right here. It's a size 6. But let me tell you, if you see this, do you see how big that is? it looks more like a 12. So I think it's more like a size 6, 8, 10 because of the large drawstring. And it has the really cute layered ruffle at the bottom. So there is a spot on it that I'm going to try to wash out. But I like selling linen, and whenever I post Old Navy items, for some reason, they get quite a few views, especially on Facebook. Blows my mind. And like, I sent one of my Old Navy shirts to ThredUp just to like get rid of it because it was mine personally. And I maxed out the price just to like kind of test it out, and I made $4 on it. So just thought that was interesting because I'm hardly making any money on ThredUp right now. Okay, here we have, I think it's 80s vintage ringer tee. What I mean ringer, it's typically ringer tees have a different colored trim here and here, but this is all the same. This is Canadian. I believe it's 80s just because the size is so small and it's that very thin fabric. So here is the tag, made in Canada. So I'm not very familiar. I'm not familiar with the place, which is okay. I will look it up. But I'll let you know in the corner what these shirts are going for, if there's even comps. So yeah. And also, a side note, when you are selling vintage, it is so tricky, and I think that's why people are kind of scared to take that leap. When you are checking comps, I don't check comps for vintage. I really don't. I watch other YouTubers that are successful, like Katie and Vicky. They have a great YouTube show every Sunday. And look for things that are selling for them, things that they're picking up to sell. And just over time, I have kind of figured out what's working for me, and it's different for everybody. But like I've stated before, I live in rural Illinois, and I don't have access to a lot of these brands that people like to sell, like, I don't know, just the really fast moving modern brands. I don't have them here. So I will sell bread and butter, but the items that make me the most money is vintage. So that's all I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this vintage haul. Let me know in the comment down below what was your favorite item. I feel like I don't have everything, but it was a pretty short shopping trip. It's the end of the night. It is 9:20 and I need to take a shower and go to bed. Can you tell? I can't even talk. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, don't forget to give me a like, comment down below, subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell so you're notified when I actually upload videos, because it really helps my channel out. I think like the first 24 hours after I've uploaded a video is when you should see my video. But if you hit the bell, you'll know exactly when it goes live. I greatly appreciate all of you. This is all like, you're learning with me. My business model may change. So it's April 2021. I'm sure April 2022, I could be selling completely different things. So I hope you enjoyed entertainment, education, whatever it may be to you, and have a Thriftalicious day, everybody. Bye.